First, I want to thank Sheva Group Media. Thank you very much that you invite us. It's a big honor to be here and tell a little bit of my brother, Itzar, heroism. Itzar was born in Ofra village, but spent most of his life in Jerusalem. In the past year, he has been living in Ishchar in the Galilee, north of Israel. Itzar was a company commander in the Shaldag, the elite unit of the IDF Air Force. The generational legacy. Our grandfather Asher was a Holocaust survivor from Amsterdam who risked his life in 1942. Before going into hiding, he burned the list of Amsterdam Jews so the Nazis wouldn't get them before they came to Amsterdam. He then hid with a Dutch couple who saved him together with his wife, our grandma Lenny. Grandfather Khalfa. The Nazis arrived in Tunisia in 1943. Most Jews fled to Jerba Island. Grandfather Khalfa, a young man at that time, heard of an elderly disabled woman who couldn't escape. He managed to reach her and save her life, smuggling her with him to Jerba Island. Itzar, following the footsteps of his grandparents, Itzar also sacrificed himself to saving others. A day before he was killed in a combat in Gaza, after searching a school building where terrorists had hidden with many weapons, his unit found an elderly Palestinian woman in a wheelchair on the second floor. The elderly woman was left behind by her people, but Itzar, in his humanity, insisted on helping her before continuing to lead his mission. They brought her to safety and made sure she was cared by the Gazan civilians. This photo is the most recent one of the beautiful family of Itzar, taken by the last Sukkot. Itzar, a loving husband for Zohar, the best father any child could want. For him, spend time with Be'eri and Darel was a holy time. Itzar, a wonderful son for our parents, the best brother around, and a hero uncle to our children. Itzar volunteered his time to many causes throughout his life. He was particularly focused on helping children with disabilities through the Joy of Children, Simcha LaYeled organization. In this picture, we can see dedication written to Itzar by both kids and colleges who were with him on a cruise to Cyprus that he led for these children. Itzar, always in the center, always created happiness for all around him. At October 7, two significant events occurred for Israel and the entire Jewish people. One terrifying and dreadful, and one miraculous. On the one hand, catastrophe, hell, citizens trembling, abuse, rape, murder, death, disconnectedness, kidnappings. On the other hand, we witnessed something miraculous, the bravery of our people, the bravery of civilians and soldiers of the State of Israel. The bravery of citizens who don't wait for orders and with very few weapons and certainty are willing to sacrifice their lives to defend the country and save their brothers and sisters. On the morning of the October 7, Itzar was at his home in Ishchar in the Israel north. He received a call from his unit commander, Lieutenant Colonel B, that a war has broken out. He took his car, sped to his base, and then by helicopter flew into Kibbutz Be'eri, where a massacre was taking place. He took command and fought with a soldier for a few straight days, saving dozens of residents. Although Itzar and his unit saved many civilians of the kibbutz, Itzar was broken-hearted because he couldn't save even more by robbing the kibbutz even earlier. After a few weeks, Itzar took his soldiers to visit with survivors from Kibbutz Be'eri, who were given housing at a hotel in the Dead Sea. We want to apologize and to ask for forgiveness for not saving them earlier and didn't save more people at the kibbutz. This meeting gave him and his soldier the strength to continue their mission and offer some measure of healing to the families of Be'eri. The statement, we will return to plow the fields of Be'eri, he later comforted his soldier and their wife in Sicily says that. Yitzhak concluded each speech to his company, don't forget, we have hundreds of citizens in captivity. We have a country in captivity. That's why we are here. That's what we are fighting for. A month before he was killed, Yitzhak was injured during a battle where he, along with his warriors, rescued soldiers from other units who got trapped in a challenging situation. They were taken by surprise by 5 Hamas terrorists who killed several IDF soldiers and wounded others. Yitzhak, with his leadership and determination, went to rescue the remaining soldiers and to evacuate the wounded and dead. He and the soldiers under his command eliminated all 5 terrorists, and during the battle, Yitzhak was shot in his leg. But he continued to fight anyway, refusing a medical treatment until the mission was completed. After only 5 days of rest, Yitzhak came back to the units to take command of his soldiers' mission from the headquarters. And only 3 weeks later, he returned to the battlefield to command his warrior from the front. Unfortunately, 1 week later, at January 31, we lost our beloved Yitzhak, only 36 years old. In his eulogy, the Shaldag unit commander, Lieutenant Colonel B, said, Yitzhak, my comrades, my brother, you are for me a role model, the embodiment of Israeli commander, a values-driven leader who combines phenomenal abilities with unique charisma and uncompromising standards. The commander and warriors that you want by your side in combat. Unique operational capabilities that exist today in the IDF are thanks to you. Sharpness of mind and intelligence, together with that smile of yours that signals to all of us, everything is okay. Always in the front, at the forefront, always leading. The legacy he left us will serve a compass for many generations of fighters and commanders in the unit. On behalf of the Shaldag unit, the IDF, and the State of Israel, I salute you. One of the Yitzhak character traits throughout his life was to always seek ways to improve, to look at past events, learn from them, and determine how to do things better the next time. Following his death, Yitzhak friends compiled a list of lessons they learned from Yitzhak. To the living creature, only a few days seem certain. Thus is life's a vast period. Perhaps for this reason, we perceive that there is another world eternity of life. Man does not live forever. He must exploit the best of his ability, the period of his life. A sentence from that Yitzhak wrote to his soldier as a young officer. Yitzhak lived his life according to this statement, making sure that every moment counted.
מבסוט מהחיים.